And welcome to Week 2 edition of Football Friday. I'm Yanni Caracas. Shane Wright is off tonight. We have a full slate of games from Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. Week 2 means teams trying to establish some early season momentum outside of district play and help those resumes for the playoffs. Last night, some big early season results, including West Boca Raton beating Palm Beach Central, Jensen Beach upsetting Treasure Coast in the final seconds, and Jupiter handling Park Vista. As for tonight, some great matchups as well. Our game of the week brings us down to Boca Raton, Spanish River hosting Seminole Ridge. These two teams haven't played in over a decade, both with 7 wins a year ago. The Hawks' Ty Jackson, listed as the top linebacker in the country, making his presence known early, gobbling up the Spanish River run. But the Sharks driving down the field on that opening drive. Champ Smith, he has Power 5 offers too, connects with Derek Goulbourne for the Spanish River touchdown, 7-0 Sharks. Seminole Ridge turn. How about QB Garrett Rhymes rolling out, throwing this ball across his body perfectly to Rashid Lamar, who goes up and gets it. But later in the drive, Willie Young, the third on the carry, and the River boys will strip him of the football. Evan Wiltsey on the recovery. Spanish River going to the ground game. Terrell Ocean, the big boy, can carry the rock, getting down inside the 5-yard line. And then Champ Smith will keep it himself to cap off the touchdown drive. Close game, Spanish River holds on 27-23. Hector Clavijo in Santa Lucia's hosting Palm Beach Gardens tonight. Low scoring first half, Chiefs down 7-3 in the second, looking to keep it that way. Big run stuff. Gators looking to extend the lead. Jordan Johnson flushed out of the pocket, looking deep downfield, but Landon Earl is there, and the senior gets the big interception. This game back and forth all night, but the Chiefs defense, the difference in the end. Santa Lucia's beats Gardens 20-13. They're now 2-0. Royal Palm Beach looking to move to 2-0. John I. Leonard looking for their first win. Opening kickoff from this game from John I. And Royal Palm's Demetrius rolls through the Lancers kickoff team. Up the sideline he goes. He has speed. And that is a touchdown to start the game. Fans didn't even get their popcorn at that point. But how about this ensuing kickoff? Lancers return the favor. Renari Wilkins says, okay, Demetrius, roll. I'll match it. And he takes it all the way to get things tied up in that first quarter. Things did settle down later in the first. John I with a play from scrimmage now. QB Jaden Law throws a beautiful pass to Braylon Neal, who comes down with it. Royal Palm Beach wins big, 59-19. Suncoast paying a visit to that blue turf at Dr. Joaquin Garcia. Bulldogs, third quarter up 49-0. D'Angelo Murph on the carry. Sophomore runner with a big gain, and Murph can do it defensively too. The linebacker gets into the Chargers backfield for a big tackle, looking like Jordan in the Carolina blue 23 jersey. Then Garcia back to the ground. Jeremiah Davison runs hard and fast all the way down for the touchdown. Garcia with a strong start to this season and an emphatic win over Suncoast, 56-0. On the private school scene, St. Andrews hosting fellow Boca Raton private school, St. John Paul II tonight. The Scots with a 13-0 loss last week at Kings Academy, looking for a win in a crowded home opener. The Scots gave the home crowd plenty to cheer for in this one. St. Andrews defense coming to play, pressuring the quarterback, and watch out, here comes Quinn Connors with the big sack right there, putting St. John Paul back in their own red zone. Very next play, and it's Connors again, this time the tackle in the end zone. That's a safety, their second of the night. 11-0, and they get it done on offense too. Oliver Vickers-Murphy with a little shake and bake, gets to the outside and eventually to the end zone. That makes it 18-0 Scots, and the defense had no trouble holding on to the lead. St. Andrews gets their first win over the year over St. John Paul II. Another good private school matchup, Oxbridge visiting Jupiter Christian. Third quarter here, Eagles up 27-14. Watch out for Caden Fletcher right through the line and sacks the quarterback, Gorian Fauntleroy, with a big loss. Fauntleroy, though, trying to get it downfield. Safety Caden Alula has other ideas, picking him off and taking it the other way down the sideline deep into Oxbridge territory. But Oxbridge would get that ball back from their own 5-yard line. Edmire St. Jean with a house call all the way down the sideline. That is a 95-yard score, but just not enough. Jupiter Christian wins 34-20 over Oxbridge. All right, we're just getting started on Football Friday. After the break, we head up to the Treasure Coast for highlights plus the rest of our scoreboard. And in college football, FAU begins their season at Michigan State. All that ahead after the break. Welcome back to Football Friday. Let's head to the Treasure Coast, where Glade Central made the long trek from Belle Glade to Stewart to take on a talented Martin County team, the Raiders. Coming off that OT win over Seminole Ridge, second half Tigers driving. Vaughn O'Brien looking downfield. Heads up play by the Raiders. Jermil Ray with the big interception. And he's going to go the other way for some big yards for Glade Central. Big momentum swing, but it was short-lived. Tigers defense gobbles up the Glade Central run. Nice gang tackling. O'Brien back in. Avoids the rush and gets it to Paul Hendricks. And Hendricks has some speed. Look at him just knife through the defense and get deep into Glade's territory. O'Brien on the run now, and he finds Antonio Escamilla for a terrific touchdown. But it's just not enough. Glade Central with a huge road win, 20-14. Kings Academy making the trip to Lawnwood Stadium to take on Fort Pierce Westwood. This was a good game. First half, Trevion Townsend on the carry. He jukes, leaps, and beats a tackle. Impressive run. More of that to come. Kings driving now. Quinn Dames puts an end to that, stripping the quarterback of the ball. Recovered by Alan Sauceda. Panthers with the ball now. Joseph Weathers at quarterback. Beautiful pass to Jabari Mons with a nice grab, tackled out of bounds. And then Townsend finishes off the drive. So elusive. Just check out this run. Looking like Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. But can't count out the Lions, can you? Joseph Daly, sensational pitch and catch to Javian Jones. Kings rallies for the touchdown victory, 28-21. The Benjamin Bucks coming off that tough one-point loss to West Boca Raton last week, hosting Tampa Jesuit. Second half, Bucks down big, trying to make something happen. Backup QB Charlie Smith in, picked off by Brian Brannigan. Tampa Jesuit, a tough matchup for the Bucks. They win 31-3. Tough matchup for Benjamin next week, hosting rival Cardinal Newman. All right, time now for our play of the week. We go back to Jupiter Christian in Oxbridge. Thunderwolves pinned back at their own 5, but Ed Meyer St. Jean says no worries. He has reservations for 6, 95-yard touchdown. It does, however, come in a losing effort. Jupiter Christian wins 34-20 over Oxbridge. All right, let's take a look at that scoreboard from around our area. Pahokee 27-7 over Inlet Grove. Nice showing for the Blue Devils. Atlantic continues their impressive season, taking over Jonesboro 53-13. Cardinal Newman in Tampa taking on Carrollwood Day, getting the win 42-21. Vero Beach looked good last week, hosting Buckholtz out of Gainesville, but they fall by 15, 38-23. Somerset Academy Canyons beats Somerset Academy 27-20.